Idea generation is a very important technique. There are a lot of techniques for idea generation. So today we are going to discuss some idea generation techniques. Ideas are very important for a creative mind. A mind map is a good graphical way to represent concepts, tasks arranged around a central keyword or idea. It is a visual thinking tool that helps structuring information, helping you to do better, analyze, comprehend, synthesize, recall, generate new ideas. Now the question arises, how to make a mind map? Mind map is basically a visual representation of your thoughts. You can be creative enough, you can use any stationery that you require. Step 1. Start from the center. Write the main idea. Use images or symbols or codes or lines. The lines should be connected starting from the central image. The concepts are classified into groups, branches, or areas. Ideas are represented in a radial, graphical, or non-linear manner. For example, in the picture you can see point 4 is further bifurcated into point 4.1. So branches can lead to further sub-branches. The application possibilities of mind maps are almost endless. Businesses mostly employ mind maps for strategic planning, collaboration, and ideation. Mind mapping helps you in the thinking process, in learning, in delivering presentations, to recall, in planning, so on. So what are you mind mapping? Your goals, career, educational, health, social, entertainment, public service. So it can be any of these. For example, your goals. Now how to make a mind map out of it? See, the major branches can be career goals, your goals towards the society, so to people, your goal towards growth, your money goals, your goals related to your health. And further, you can see that career is further having sub branches, like what are your goals right now, what is the target, when are you planning to achieve them, and how are you planning to achieve them. People. Colleagues, friends, family, how are they affected? How is your goal going to benefit them or affect them? Your growth. Now what are you planning? What is your target? When do you plan to achieve whatever you are planning to do? And how are you going to achieve it? Health goals, what is the target, what is the status right now, and how do you tend to achieve it? How to stay healthy. For example, this is your group discussion topic. Now, idea generation techniques are mostly utilized during a group discussion, or if you are given a topic for debate, or you have to write on a particular topic in paragraph writing, so on. So these techniques can be utilized in these ways. For example, our topic is how to stay healthy. We are building a mind map for the group discussion topic, how to stay healthy. Now, health can be broadly categorized into emotional health, mental health, physical health, and spiritual health. Emotional health can be further bifurcated as how can it be achieved, like writing journals, talking to a friend, so on. Similarly, mental health is associated with creativity, learning. Similarly, further, physical health can be bifurcated into exercising, and in exercising, it can be walking, it can be swimming, it can be jogging, so on. Now let us practice a mind map. You just saw an example for how to stay healthy. We drew a mind map. Similarly, let us make a mind map on the topic global warming. What to do? So I request you to take 2 minutes and draw a suitable mind map out of it. The second very important technique for idea generation is the SPELT technique. S stands for social, P political, economic, legal, and technological. Social. Now, when you are going to analyze the technique, SPELT technique, social basically covers all the social aspects related to the topic. Demographics, distribution of income, social mobility, lifestyle changes, consumerism, educational levels, income distribution, demographics, attitudes to work and leisure, fashion and fads, health and welfare. So social includes all the aspects that are related to people around you and which connect the people and the topic. Political. How stable is the political environment? Influence of the government policy or law on the idea. Government's position on marketing ethics. Government's policy on the economy. Government's view on culture under religion. Environmental protection or legislation. Consumer protection. Government's attitude. Competition regulation. Advertising standards. So all the political aspects of the topic can be thought about. Economic. Government outlook towards bank financing, interest rates, exchange rate mechanism, incentives for exports, restrictions for imports, inflation, labor policies, economic growth, employment law, health and safety law, consumer confidence, minimum wage. All these factors are included in the economic part. So when you are looking at a topic, you need to discuss all the economic aspects related to that topic. Now, legal involves employment law, health and safety, taxation, both corporate and consumer, other regulations, international trade barriers, strength of the rule of law. So all the legalities related to the topic have to be talked about. Technological changes in physical sciences, internet, energy use and costs, rates of technological obsolescence, new discoveries, government and industry focus on tech, government spending on research. So all these aspects are covered under the technological factor. Now let us discuss an example topic with the help of the SPELT technique. Now the topic is airline industry. So using the SPELT analysis, we need to generate some ideas on this topic. I request you to pause the video for 5 minutes and do it for yourself. Okay, so let us start. How can we do that? Now, SPELT analysis of the airline industry can be done in such a way. Now, S stands for social aspects. Socially, the airline industry connects people from different geographical regions and from different backgrounds, castes, cultures, and religions. It helps you connect to different parts of the country as well as the world. Socially, the airline industry is on a boom. Political aspects. Now there are a lot of political aspects involved in the airline industry. The relations between different countries also impact the growth of the airline industry. The exchange of goods, trade and business within the countries as well as between different countries is also governed by the airline industry. Economic factor. The airline industry is in a boom these days because the liquidity of the income has increased amongst people. Disposability of wealth has increased. Earlier, people did not spend so much on leisure and entertainment activities, but now this has increased. Travel and tourism has also increased. Legal aspects. There are a lot of legal aspects to the airline industry. For example, every person has to go through a lot of security checks before entering the airport. Even after entering the airport, there are a lot of legalities involved till you enter the airplane. Also, a person has to attain certain visas to enter a certain country. Even during domestic travel, identification cards are required. So all these aspects are related to the legal part for the airline industry. Let us practice one more topic, that is how to start a restaurant business. So using SPELT technique, let us generate some ideas. I request you to pause the video for 5 minutes and try doing it for yourself. How to start a restaurant business. So using the SPELT analysis, S is for social. Now before starting a restaurant business, there are a lot of social aspects. You need to discover what kind of people are living in that particular society and what is their food preference, the culture they belong to, and what category of people is mostly residing over there. For example, youngsters who may like more of junk food and who may be more concerned with the presentation of the food. On the other hand, if there are elderly people, they would prefer healthy and light food. Then political aspects. Now all the permissions that have to be taken from the government, the lease of the land. Now is it a socio-economic zone where a restaurant can be opened? What kind of an area it is? The taxes are related to the political aspects. Also, what kind of a food can be served? For example, the sentiments of a particular community should not be hurt during deciding the menu. For example, can beef be served or not? Economic aspects. Economic aspects account for the budget, how much is being spent on the restaurant, the competitive prices for the menu, the wages of the employees, procurement of vegetables and food material required, combo deals, the tips for the waiters. Then legal aspects. Legal aspects include all the legalities. How much GST has to be paid, the timings of the restaurant. Is it a pub or a normal dining restaurant? So the timings have to be accordingly decided, or if it is a 24-hour coffee shop. Also, if alcohol can be served or not, and licenses for the same. Okay, moving on to the technological aspects. Technological aspects are related to what kind of machinery is available in the kitchen, the equipment, how are the waiters taking up your orders, digital marketing associated with the restaurant, food delivery apps that are associated with the restaurant, online food delivery, home delivery options by the restaurant, table booking, offers and combo deals, coupons, available on the internet.